Hello and welcome to you. My name is John. Glad to have you aboard for this major event. And today begins with a par 4 first hole. Now let's spank that ball into the fairway and begin our round. And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this society tournament. Oh, we might need a little less club on this one. That green's below us. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Okay, using that down slope to your advantage. I like you. Here we go. This putt for the bird. Got a downhill putt here, breaking to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, it's still on track. All right, here's what you got left for par. And the putt drops. And you're at even par. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. There we go. Good shot. That'll do for the approach. All right, 19 feet to the cup. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Well, this has my attention. Very good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Okay, the ball's below your feet on this one. You might want to go a little bit left than normal. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Heads up on this one. It's getting a bit windy out there. No, that's not a great one. And second shot here on the 4th. And nicely done. You really got a hold of that one out of the bunker. This is what our third shot's looking like.
Oh my goodness, he might get this to go.
Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. All right, take a look at this. We got a par 4 here on the 5th hole. Sweet. Okay, about 105 left to go. And that's another green in regulation. And now this from 4 feet. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Well, that's no good. I think this is getting sandy. Okay, and from the sand. Nicely done out of that bunker. Stuck it nice and close. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And after that one, you're 3 under. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Yeah, we'll take that. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. And you're 2 strokes off the lead. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, almost in there with the two. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And 3 under par for the day. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Oh, you hit that one well. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. Oh, yeah, starting this one way out to the right. Here we go. This is for par. So that makes you 3 under for the day. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th. Beautiful swing. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin and 4 strokes back. Nice stroke. We're on the green. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Looks like a right to left break. Ouch, right by the hole. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. I'm liking it. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. And 4 strokes back at this point. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. Okay, sinking this will take you down to 4 under par. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's on a line. Ooh, still looking good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And the 11th is a par 4. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. All right, we'll take that. We'll go to 5 under for the round if you sink this. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Nicely done, dropping it in there for the bird. Good stop. We're on the 12th hole of this one now. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Well done. Back into the fairway. That's the good choice. You'll go to 6 under today if you sink this. I think this goes downhill to the right. Ah, no good. And here we go with the par putt. Left to right cross breeze on this hole. This approach is heading right at the pin. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. Oh, almost got that chip to go. All right, for the bogey. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. Well, not the purest of strokes. Okay, let's get out of here. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Let's get out of this greenside rough cleanly. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. Four under par is your score at the moment. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. And this is our third shot. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, this one from 17 feet. This one's breaking left to right. This putt's going. And down it goes. Good little putt there. And right now you are at 4 under. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. That's safe. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Starting this one out pretty good. Continues to be online. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. This hole's a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive. And here's our second shot on the 17th. And another beach. You're just going from beach to beach, unfortunately. go. That'll save yourself a little bit of strife. Chipping it in there for the par. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Well, that'll do for now. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. Going up the hill and to the left. This one's on a good line. And with that putt, the round is over. All right, this one's done, and you've wound up at a respectable 6 under par. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Our round begins with a par 4. Let's start by piping this up the middle and then we'll see what happens from there. And with that, your round has begun. Have a good one. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Nice use of the downslope here, heading towards the green. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. All right, this one for par. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Look at you go here. Nice shot. Here we go. Birdie putt. All right, that putt will go. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Okay, the lengthy par 4. Nice. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Great work. Nice approach on that one. Here's an 11-footer. I think this one's going left to right. Looking good. Beautiful shot. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Okay, have a good drive out there. It's a par 5 on this 4th hole. There we go. Great contact. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Okay, we're putting next. 6 feet to the cup. After that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Wind blowing left to right on this one. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Ooh, looks like you're going to be putting. Nicely done, well judged. All right, this is for the bird. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. Hey, I see you've put a draw on this one. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. This putt's good so far. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. Well, looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next one. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? And from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Yeah, that'll play. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Something was a little bit off on that one. Okay, 2nd shot here on the 8th hole. That was good. And this next putt for par. Five under for the moment. All right, here we go. Ninth hole, par 4. Nice. Okay, let's check our distance twice. Nice. That was the club. Here's a 7-foot putt. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. This one from the sand might be short. Ooh, this is nice. Smart shot. You've got this left to save your par. And after that one, you're at 6 under. The wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. And it looks like we have an uphill slope on the green, so got to make sure we get over that. You're going to like that, won't you? This next putt is for your birdie. Oh, 3 feet to go. And that putt will go. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. I think this will end up in the fairway. Ooh, came onto that one. Look at it. And this to take you to 13 under for the day. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. And the putt goes down. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. I approve. And this putt's around 11 feet out. Careful with this one, going downhill to the right. It could be a good one. Oh yeah, well played in there for the bird. And 13 under par is your current score. Here we go. Now the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. Okay, that could have been worse. We're just barely in the first cut of rough. Decent approach there. 12 feet to go. I think this one's breaking just a bit to the right. That is fine work. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Nice, another green and rag. I'm liking it. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Good job in there with the birdie. And after that one, 15 under. And next is the 16th. We got a par 3 here. It didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. Okay, there you go. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. And your score is currently 9 under par. And teeing up now on the 17th. Unfortunately, I think this is beach bound. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. I think we got a left to right break here. Nicely done. And after that one, 10 under. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Good job. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Nice shot. That'll do. And this putt's about 18 feet away. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. Okay, we're all done here, and that is a 10 under par at the end of your round. And that's that. I had a lot of fun out there with you today. Thanks for taking me around the course. We'll see you next time. Hello there and welcome to this major event here in Society Mode. My name's John. We've got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. This one's looking okay off the tee. It's setting up here from an elevated position. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, this one's looking okay. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And not a bad effort as we kicked off our round here. Even par after the first. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. Nicely played. Nice little draw onto this one. Setting up here now for our third shot. Oh, and it drops on in from the fringe. And we are going to take another look at that. You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Yeah, you'll take that. We are about 140 yards out. was a beauty. And could have a birdie here. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Okay, we got a par 5 here on the 4th. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. This one's gonna go down the hill and right to left, I believe. Looking good. And yeah, I'm having that. That's a nice one. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Well, the wind is definitely picking up here as we tee this one up. Well, that'll happen. And second shot here on the 5th. I don't think you had enough out of the sand. All right, let's get out of this sand. All right, grab that flat stick. We're out of here. And for the par. And right now you are at 3 under par. Hole number 6. Missed the green on that one. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. You have to give that flat stick a workout to sink this next putt, but you're out of the sand. Here we go. Par putt coming up. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. And the 7th hole is a par 4. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. And this next one coming out of the rough. Get to the right, get to the right. And that'll do. Grab your putter from 23 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he got a line on this. Continuing. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. I think this one's destined for the bunker. Here's our second shot on the 8th. And it will drop in from the bunker. Great work. Amazing, amazing touch on that one. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. That was good stuff. This one's about 175 to the pin. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. This one's your 3rd. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh no, it's right by the hole. 3 feet to go. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. A heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Well done. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. wish that one went down. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Those shots are going to happen to you. Good job out of the sand. Well done. Here we go. Birdie putt. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Oh, it's getting there. And par 5 now for the 12th. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. This shot's looking good. Nice little draw. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Looking pretty good. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, unfortunate. And you've got this left over for par. All right, let's head to the next. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. And now the par 4 14th. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Hey, that's another green in regulation. Here's an 8-footer. And you're 8 under par currently. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Look at that thing go. And this is around the 190 mark. Oh, almost in there. 6 feet to the cup. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Way to go out there, champ. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, just slipped by. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Yeah, that's unlucky. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. All right, nice approach on that one. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Going towards that hole. Now that was a golf shot. And you are currently 10 under par. And now to the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Okay, on the green safely and 22 feet from the cup. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still going. Okay, let's put this one in the cup and then bomb over to the clubhouse. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. Starting today off with a nice par 4. It's time to get on our horse. Let's pop that drive into the fairway and be on our way. Okay, we're off. Have a good one. Second shot here on the first. Safe approach, nice. And here's a 13-footer. So far, so good. Nice, that's gonna do for the birdie. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Oh, this one has a chance at getting there. All right, you held on to the fairway there. That's great. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. And that is to bring things down to 2 under after that one. And we're teeing up now on the 3rd. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. Right by. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. All right, have a good drive here. Par 5 for the 4th. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing, though. All right, from the beach. And this is your 3rd shot. All right, good amount of distance out of the sand into the fairway. We're about 205 yards out from here. This one's heading left. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. And we are out of there with putt. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Oh my goodness. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And just tapping that in. Teeing up now on the par 4 5th. Oh, just smashed that. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. There it is. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Ooh. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, even par at the moment. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Well, this one's looking good. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And we are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. Ooh, that's close. All right, this next putt for the par. And you're at even par currently. Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole. I don't think you're going to like this. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. There we go, on the green. Good stuff. And this one's just about 6 feet. And after that one, even par is your score. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Whoops, that's not great. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. You'll be all right there. This one's from around 21 feet. This one's going hard to the right. Oh, come on. Okay, bogey putt coming up. And just one stroke over par at the moment. And now we head to the 10th, and we have a par 4 to deal with. All right, this is a bad lie. I'm just going to say it. We're deep in the rough. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. Going downhill right to left here. All right, that'll work from that distance. 3 feet left. It's just a short putt, but it does move to the right. Here we go on the 11th. That's too bad. All right, we got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And for the save. Just one over at the moment. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. Beautiful swing. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. And looking short from the sand on this one. If you can sink this, that'll be birdie. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. And now this putt from 6 feet. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. That swing was to die for. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. He's setting up in the green side rough. The chip slides by the hole. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. All right, the par 4 14th is next. Don't worry about it. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. All right, putter's coming out. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. this one up on the 15th hole. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. And just snuck in here to the first cut of rough. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh. 4 feet left. And you're 1 over at the moment. See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Good shot. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long putt. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. So far, so good. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. That's unfortunate. Little play for the birdie. Good job. Scores coming down to even par. All right, over to 18 now. This one's a par 4. This looks pretty safe. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. That's an oopsie. That one's out of bounds. That'll work. And this putt for a final score of 71 here today. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Here's an 18-foot putt. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, no. This one's just 3 feet. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time.